Hello, I'm Serdar. In this video, the information about the latest developments I have made I'll try to give. As you can see on the home page, there is one more module visible. The name of this module is software. The new updates I've made regarding software I'll put here. Right now, since it's just one plugin, the whole page I dedicated to it. In the future, more new add-ons will come. This plugin works in Rhino 7 and 8. Actively on 7 I tested it. There are no issues. What does this plugin do? Inside our SRD system there is a database section. To this section you can now access directly without visiting the website. We do that thanks to this plugin. To install the plugin, there are two ways. If you are already familiar with it, you can download a zip file and install it. If you don't know much, you can also download it as an exe. It makes no difference. Both are the same plugin. Now I will download both of them. Let me show you how both will be. As you can see, I downloaded both. Let's immediately extract from the zip. We are done with the zip. It works with these three files. One of them is used to show photos. One of them reads the database files. And this is already Rhino's plugin. It has toolbars and such inside. The exe, packaged all together, moves them to relevant locations. Normally when doing it manually, even if you click it right here, you can install and work from here right now. However, I wouldn't recommend doing it in a place like the desktop. Put this in C, in D, somewhere not too visible, let it stay there. When you are going to make a new update, you overwrite it. It will be updated. It's no problem if it stays on the desktop either. It can stay there too, of course. The moment you click, this is a Rhino plugin file. It automatically goes to Rhino. If the Rhino icon doesn't appear, you right-click and say Open With, and select Rhino from here. If it doesn't appear in this list, you choose from here, and wherever Rhino is installed on your computer, you continue from there. Also, when a new update arrives, if you overwrite this with the new files, it will update itself without problems. The moment we come to the installation exe, the same three files are also inside this. The moment you click, it sends these into app data. It automatically installs them and runs Rhino. Let's try it immediately. Windows Standard Security Warning. You click on More Info. The moment you say Run Anyway, it automatically loads those files into their places again and runs them. It's already installed for me anyway. This version is not installed. Because I will show you something, I'm closing it. Our Rhino opened. I had installed it before. It was already on this computer. When it's installed, the SRD system menu will appear. The menu here will appear. If it's open, the toolbar here will appear. If there's an issue during installation, there's a note section. If you send me the note section, I'll examine it. Probably no major problem has occurred. If a problem occurs with the exe, as I said, I also showed the normal installation. You can continue from there. If it didn't work, the probable reason is it couldn't activate the plugin. Normally it falls here. If it's not working, probably this part is closed. You click Enable from here. Now of course, since it's installed, Yes comes up. The menu won't come up here. When you right-click here and say Load Plugin, all menus and shortcuts will come up here. The moment you double-click, you can access the details, what's there and what isn't. I'm closing this. This is its main menu. You can also access it from the command section, of course. The moment you type SRD, everything relevant comes up here. Currently two sections are active. One of them is the database, and one is the control panel. Let's start from this main menu. There are already two parts in the main menu: a database and a control panel section. There is also a toolbar section. I set this up so you can use it more practically from here. This also helps you easily switch between menus. If you don't want to open it normally, you close it. You can switch between them from this small toolbar too. I usually use it here. This is our main menu. As you can see here, everything on the website is here. From the database section, currently, there is only a portion of the standard connection equipment. I added specific ones among these. What are they? Bolts, nuts, screws, and washers. There are a total of 2,584 materials. You can access all of them from here. On the right side, we have our filters. These filters dynamically filter the table below. As an example, let's do something like this. Let's choose a bolt. Let its head be a socket head. Let its size be metric 10. You can also see it being actively filtered in a dynamic way. Let its length be 5 centimeters. The wrench part on its head we call drive is internal hex, meaning Allen head. It's an OEM product. It can be the goods of any standard manufacturer. It has no issues. As for material, currently I have added two types of material, steel and stainless. Let it be stainless steel. The moment you select A4 at the end. Since there is only one type in the first stage, there is only ISO 4762 as standard. Full thread, pitch is standard pitch, and the SRD code is already a code I have given. This never changes. We will use these from here to do forward-looking filtering with these codes. As you can see, the product has arrived here. Here, the dynamic filtering section has another feature. The all and none section you see. It gives you the information about which of these filters will appear in the layers. Currently, it says only the SRD code will appear. I select all of them. Of course, there might be things here you don't want to select. For example, thread is not important. In the ISO 4762 standard, the thread will already come as 1.5. There is no issue regarding that. Other than that, you don't need to say OEM, since it's a standard product. It doesn't need to be a specific manufacturer anyway. The rest of the information is necessary. What is it? Bolt, product's name, socket head, metric 10, its length. Socket head can have a Torx screw on its head. That's why it's necessary to call this internal hex. Material type and grade, screw type standard. Full thread is important. You can only skip putting the pitch. That is already not much of a problem. The moment we say metric 10, we don't even need the standard actually. It comes somehow. Currently our material is here. The moment we say download right away, the material has arrived here as you will see. Let's switch to shaded mode immediately. Right now our product arrived in shaded mode. You already see its photos too. There are also photos in the visual section from here. You can take a look before downloading. What will be downloaded, what will happen, so to speak. Here, the moment we come to the layer section, everything we just selected has arrived here. Of course, rather than selection here, there's also, as you can see in the arrows here, it comes in this order. Product, head, size, length, the ordering comes as such. This ordering you currently see in the layering is the exact same as the ordering here. You can update this ordering according to yourself. You can remove from it or add to it. Accordingly, both the layering of this layer and this file name gets fixed. Both the layer name of this part gets fixed. You also see this place actively, it changes dynamically. And let's make an example right away. Let's switch product and head. The moment you change it, it also actively changes in the table below. You can control all three parts globally from here. I don't normally add this. There's an add headers option. You can add it if you want, so that it's clear what is what. What does this do? It says metric 10, right? It adds size to the beginning of it. Size metric 10, product bolt, head cap. I also have separators here. This part puts a space between the information, and this part puts a hyphen between the data. Currently, since there's only information, it put a comma and a space in between as you can see. If you had selected the headers, it would also put hyphens in between. If you want, let's do it in that state right away. It will put both the header and the data inside it right now. I'm downloading it again so you can see. Right now it put two of them on top of each other. And the difference is like this. It's fully defined now, what the material is. As you can see, it put the hyphen in between. It also put the comma space. It put the header. It put the information inside the header. At the comma, it put the new header. It handled its data all the way from start to finish. Its ordering is exactly suitable to our ordering here. This way it solved all of it. If you turn this off, it becomes more compact. It becomes like the one you see above. And if you don't turn it off, it comes fully defined like this. In the future, I will make another add-in regarding counting these. That will also come somewhere around these parts. The control panel will of course be on the far right. It will shift to the far right. This part was like this. This actively connects to the cloud. And whatever the website sees from the cloud, you can pull as well. It works with the internet. Unfortunately, it cannot work on computers without the internet. Because there is too much data, embedding this much data inside the plugin is not very logical. Also, I am actively updating it. That's why I didn't take such a path. It works cloud-based. I guess there is internet in every office. You can remove all of the filters from here. Right now it returned to the start. For it to work fast, I only show 50 of them in the list at the bottom. These parts also do sorting at the same time. You can have it sorted alphabetically from top to bottom from here. Or by length, by material type. You can do everything from here. This table was also like this. Let me come to the control panel. As you can see right now, my session is logged in. If you don't log in, the hourly and daily download numbers come slightly lower. To increase them, if you put your logged in session on the website here, this place opens up the same way. Or you can log in from here as well and continue. If you don't have any account, you can also create an account from here. If a problem occurs, please write from here and send it to me. If you experience a problem, if there's a part that's not working, if you write to me from here, I will try to solve it. I am actively checking it anyway. You can connect directly to the website from here. As you can see here right now, it's understood that there is an update. This was the old version, and this is the new version. If you press update right now, it goes to the website, automatically downloads the exe finds where you installed it, and does the update from there. Or by clicking directly on the website, you can manually update it exactly the same. Both lead to the same result. Nothing changes. We have English-Turkish options. Let's do an update right away. Let's also pull this side by side a bit. Let's do an update right away. It says Rhino will restart. Let's say yes. Let's save our file. Our Rhino closed. After doing an automatic save, it immediately downloaded the install section. We are installing it. If you could also copy this part from here, it would be great. If it doesn't open, send it to me. I will examine the error reports from here. The moment you press it again, it reopens whichever file you closed last. It reopens. The file that closed opened back up again. We come and look right away. As you can see, it installed version 23.15 and it is waiting in a ready state. If several Rhinos are open, it will ask you to close all of them anyway. It will wait until you close them. The plugin was like this. If you face any difficulty during installation or if it doesn't work, if you send me that error message during installation, through the website, I will try to solve it as I said. So far as you've seen, I've only uploaded fasteners. I've uploaded certain material types of certain parts of these fasteners. If you write in the comments the fastener you need, whether it's a fitting or equipment. I'm trying to build a general database. Whatever you want to be in this database, if you write it in the comments, I will upload it here. Depending on the requests in the comments, next to the fasteners, whether it will be pipe fittings or steel profiles, I will upload them here. I will try to make it a powerful database. This was like this too. If there's a topic on your mind regarding improvements, write it in the comments again. Let me check it from there again. It's still in the development phase. Within the framework of respect and love, I am open to all kinds of comments. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.